Hey there, curious minds. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an eerie sense of familiarity, even though you swear you've never been there before? That's déjà vu, a French term that translates to already seen. Let's dive into the science behind this fascinating phenomenon. First off, what exactly is déjà vu? It's that uncanny feeling that you've experienced something before, even though it's happening for the very first time. Déjà vu is a common but complex experience, and it has intrigued scientists, psychologists, and philosophers for many years. The primary feature of déjà vu is a strong sense of familiarity with a situation that is objectively new or unfamiliar. The feeling usually lasts for a very short time, often just a few seconds. People experiencing déjà vu often recognize that the sense of familiarity is illogical. They know they shouldn't know the new experience, yet they feel they do. Let's explore some theories. This theory suggests that déjà vu occurs when there is a slight delay between the brain processing the same information twice. The first processing might be subconscious, making the second conscious processing feel familiar. Some researchers believe that déjà vu is related to the brain recalling a similar past experience. Even if the details don't match perfectly, the similarity creates a feeling of familiarity. The idea here is that the brain retrieves fragments of past experiences. When those fragments match part of a new experience, it triggers déjà vu. Some studies have linked déjà vu to temporal lobe epilepsy, suggesting that minor seizures in this part of the brain could produce déjà vu. However, this explanation applies mainly to pathological déjà vu experienced by epilepsy patients. Similar to epilepsy-related theories, this idea proposes that déjà vu results from minor, benign neural misfiring in the brain's memory centers, creating a false sense of familiarity. If a person's attention is divided, they might subconsciously notice aspects of a situation before consciously recognizing it, leading to a sense of familiarity when they fully pay attention. Some theorists suggest that déjà vu could be linked to dreams or fantasies that resemble the current situation. When a real-life event matches these imagined scenarios, it creates a feeling of déjà vu. Already seen, the most common type involving a feeling of familiarity where already lived. A more intense experience where one feels they've already lived through the exact situation. Already felt. A sensation that one has felt a certain way before. Already visited. The feeling of having been to a place before, even though it's the first visit. Researchers studied déjà vu using a variety of methods, including to understand how memory and familiarity work and how they might misfire. Using brain imaging techniques like fMRI to observe brain activity during déjà vu episodes. Collecting data from large groups of people to identify patterns and common factors associated with déjà vu experiences. While déjà vu is a well-known and often discussed phenomenon, it remains not entirely understood. The prevailing theories suggest it is related to memory processes, neural activity, or cognitive functions. It continues to be a fascinating subject of study in both psychology and neuroscience, offering insights into the workings of the human brain and memory. Thanks for tuning in, and stay curious.